Hey guys, Special K here. I wanted to provide an update on my 2025 Civic Type R that you see right behind me. So a few days after I took delivery, about 7 days, so a week after I took delivery of my Type R, I drove it to the PPF and Tint shop to get PPF installed. The original plan was actually the front clip, which includes the side skirts, mirrors, A-pillars, and a partial roof. But knowing that I was going to keep the car long term, and from what I've been reading from Type R owners, is that the paint chips very easily. And I've seen some cases actually where it chips, the paint chips, and then it spreads over time. So I think I read a post by a Type R owner that he actually power washed an area where there was a chip, and then the paint started flaking off. So I didn't want that happening to myself. I didn't want the bumper resprayed. Yes, I know I'd have that option, but I know just it wouldn't be the same. So what I did was I had the entire front clip PPF, so again that's side mirrors, side skirts, A-pillars, partial roof. But what I did is I had, let me go ahead and show you guys here. And we'll do a walk around. I had the doors PPF'd as well as the door cups. So let me do a close up here. Door cups, I think they're a must. And then the door handles. Door cups here also had PPF applied. And then also did the rear quarter panels and entire roof as well as the antenna. The only areas that were not PPF'd is the hatch and the rear bumper. And the reason I didn't have, it wasn't about the money really. Yes, I saved about $1,000, but knowing this area is not really susceptible to rock chips. And second is the installer was actually going to remove the Civic and Type R badge, which I didn't want him to do. It's not I didn't trust them, it's just I just prefer them to just remain in this location. I didn't want them to be moved in any way. I just kind of OCD in me. But here we'll do close-ups here. Let me go ahead and open this door. And one thing that you want to pay attention is if you are going to get your car PPF'd or your Type R PPF'd, is when they wrap the film around the door edges, you want to make sure that the film's not peeling here. So I've seen one job on a Type R where the film here, it was actually starting to peel. So that's something that you want to be mindful of, or just, bring to the attention of whoever is installing your PPF. So I'm here in San Diego, as some of you may know, and my installer, I did actually a lot of research on who I wanted to install the PPF for my Type R as well as the Tint. And it came down to One of One Detailing, or One of One, and CCA, which is the shop I ultimately decided on. So Derek, who is the shop owner, he actually performs all the work, or majority of the work. And he does have a helper for working in the larger areas of the car, but yeah, he sees the entire project from start to finish. The fuel door was also PPF'd. If I do a close-up here, you may be able to see the edge of the film. But overall, he did a really great job. I'm super OCD with my cars, and there's nothing against One of One, but I think they work more in volume. And I wasn't sure if they're gonna deliver the quality of work that Derek was able to provide and what I expect from a shop. And what's cool here is, this mesh area, this area was PPF'd. So where there's no opening, that was PPF'd. As well as the Honda badge. And then the car has ceramic tint throughout the vehicle. So the front has 70%, front is 30, front windows to 30, rear pocket glass, and then the rear hatch glass, it is at 25%. And now you may be wondering why I didn't go darker. So I was able to see other vehicles with darker tint, and I felt like it wouldn't look good on the Type R. So again, that's more personal preference, but for myself, I felt that this was just right. But overall, a great job. So if you guys are in the San Diego area or even Orange County, or are willing to travel a further distance for someone that's very passionate and puts a lot of pride in their work, I highly recommend Derek over at CCA Detailing. So we're gonna go ahead and just do a walkthrough. I'll go ahead and just not talk here, just show you guys the vehicle. But I hope that helps, guys. Any of you who are in the market for a Type R and also looking for a PPF installer and are based in SoCal, or you have a new Type R, right? You're looking to get PPF installed. Yeah, I definitely recommend having it done. I did pay quite a bit of money. It was very steep for the tint and PPF. If anyone wants to just go ahead and guess how much I paid total, and whoever gets the closest, I'll go ahead and actually ship you guys a Palisades hoodie for free. Only thing is you will have to pay for shipping. So just go ahead and check out our website, or check out my website. It's www.palisadesclo.com. And any product that you want from our website, it's going to be free to whoever guess closest to what I paid for the PPF and tint install. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and post, and I'll be more than happy to get back. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to insert a time lapse here of Derek and his team applying the PPF to my 2025 Civic Type R. But in addition to this time lapse that you're watching, here are a couple important questions that you are going to want to ask your PPF installer. So the first is going to be the thickness of the PPF used. For my vehicle, it was 8 mil thick. Second question is, are you guys certified installers? Third is, what brand of film do you use? So common films could be like XPEL or STEC. So Derek uses STEC. He is a certified installer. Fourth would be, how well is the area cleaned before application? Fifth question is going to be, is PPF going to be applied to the door cups? Sixth question could be like, what parts of the vehicle are going to be removed where PPF is going to be applied? So it's going to be like the heat extractor for my Type R, or like the door handles, for example. And then probably last question that you're going to ask is how long the installation will take. So I hope this is going to be helpful for you and to make a decision, you know, which PPF installer you want to go with. But those are the questions that I asked Derek when I met him face to face. But yeah, I hope this helps, guys, and thanks for watching.